Hello Scorpio, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, that you watched them, liked them, shared them, and especially if you subscribed. I'm truly grateful for it, and I'm very glad that you are back for more. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I'm very glad that you found me. Today we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of August in the areas of love and relationship. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. So let's get started. Your reading starts. In the center of your reading you do have the Hermit. The Hermit is all about going in an inner journey and rethinking what you want to in the areas of love and relationship. Maybe you've been through some previous experiences where you are rethinking what is that you really want from a relationship that comes into your life, and you know, usually you're gonna find the path forward. That's what the Hermit is all about. For some of you it might be an indication that you might be alone for a while, because the Hermit is really going away from society, and he is alone because he feels that he needs to rethink his life, his purpose, what he wants to do, what he wants to achieve. And maybe you are in this path, you are trying to rethink your love life, and you're just in this inner journey, and you're not necessarily in a rush of getting into a relationship. But even if you're in a relationship, like, you know, the Hermit might be that you're rethinking the relationship you have. So this reading starts with the Ten of Pentacles, which is a great card to have in any kind of reading, because this is the card of stability, long-term stability, and this is the card that talks about generations. It talks about legacy. So some of you might have gone through a long-term relationship, or you're already in a long-term relationship where you know, you have a lot of history with each other. If you're single, this can be an indication that a long-term relationship is coming into your life based on mutual values and mutual expectations. It can be also a sign that some of you are in a partnership, or you will be in a partnership with somebody who's coming from a wealthier background. But generally this card is all about long-term stability. The next in your spreading is the Temperance, which is the card of patience. So for this is an indicating that you need to be a little bit patient with something, maybe with your existing relationship. If you're single, maybe you need to be a little bit patient, because the Temperance is really telling us that don't rush into anything, don't rush into a relationship. Make sure that you know what you want to do. It's right beside the Hermit, which again just telling us, the Temperance, that you need to take things step by step, and don't rush into anything. And if you do that, you're going to be able to find something great at the end of your journey. The next we have here is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords can be a sign of maybe going on a trip, going on traveling somewhere, but generally the card is indicating that you are leaving something behind that is no longer serving you, and you're leaving the rough waters behind, and something better, something greater is coming to you. And the next card we do have here is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is has this energy when you are unsatisfied with whatever is being offered to you. So if you really think about it, he is under this tree and something is offered, and he's focusing on those 3 cups that are indicating past failures. This is a very dreamy energy. If you're in a relationship, this can indicate that maybe you're not seeing the relationship as it is. You might be dreaming about a lot what the relationship could be, what is that you would like it to see, to evolve, to develop into, and that's kind of maybe creating false expectations, and you're not seeing the value of the relationship, what it really delivers to you. If you're single, it might be a sign that you are dwelling over the issues from the past, you're dwelling over mistakes, previous relationships that were not successful for you, and that kind of gets you in a situation where you don't see the opportunities that are opening up for you. So somebody that might be interested to date you because you're too busy in terms of thinking about what happened to you before, and you miss the opportunity, and then you're kind of in this spiraling that, oh my god, why did I see this, etc., etc., and then you miss another opportunity. So it's very important with this card that you get out of your head and you're trying to think about, again, as the Hermit says, what is that you really want, what is your true happiness. And we have here the Tower as the next card, which is an indication of a quick, sudden, unexpected change in our life. And this change is pretty much shakes us to the core, and as you can kind of see, it goes into the crown is falling out, the people are falling out from this tower, a tower that was really a prison for them because they didn't see a way out. So what this can mean that if you are single and you've been single for a while, because you have the Hermit, you have the Temperance, you might go on a date, or somebody will tell you something that that's not going to be easy for you to hear, but on the long term it's going to help you to improve. Again, there's going to be a feedback that will maybe shake you, that oh my god, I can't believe that, how can they tell me this, but you need to think about it, and that's going to help you to move on. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a sudden change that either ends the relationship or it changes to the core, that it won't be the same relationship anymore. Again, this can be very easily an indication of a relationship ending, breakup, divorce, but again, not always. It can be just the sign that you are totally rethinking the values, you're totally rethinking your way you approach this relationship if you're in it. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's an indication that this reading helped you, and you can also help me by increasing the channel and making sure that the message gets out to more people. And for you, that's just a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I always have to read in the comment section what's going on in your lives. So let's see. This is a great card to have. It is the Star, because especially you had the Tower, and after the Tower comes the Star, which is all about hope. It is all about recovery, healing, and getting over the troubles of the past. So this can be that if you went through a breakup, you're healing from it. You're leaving everything behind. If the relationship survives, again, it's a great card to have the Star, because it is indicating that you're able to move on. You're able to leave the previous baggages behind. And if you're single, again, you're healing from the previous pains, sufferings, and you're recovering from it. The Star is all about wish fulfillment as well. So this is a great time for you to, again, rethink what is that you want, and wish for something, what you want to achieve in the areas of love and relationship, what kind of love, what kind of relationship you want, because the star is indicating that your wish gonna be fulfilled. And when I kind of look at here, you're leaving some troubled times behind, you're going on an inner journey, and you're going to be able to figure out what you want, and you're going to get it. The next we have here is the devil. And the devil is all about some kind of a situation, a relationship where you don't see the way out, where you feel trapped, and this can be a toxic relationship. This can be a relationship where you are very dependent on each other. This can be a relationship where any of the parties have some kind of an addiction. But really the best example is that you are really trapped in this you feel trapped in this relationship or the situation, because if you're single, the devil might be indicating some kind of a time when you are going on dates without feelings and just for the purpose of sex, and you're not necessarily finding fulfillment in it. And what's really important here, that the devil is always saying that, reminding you that there's a way out. And if you look at it, it's very interesting. You do have the 14, 15, 16, and 17, which tells me that you're going through a major change in your life, whatever this change is, and you're progressing. Because the temperance is all about patience, and then the devil is kind of telling us that you are in a situation where you feel trapped, you don't see the way out. Whether you're single, whether you are in a relationship, it's something that you're not able to move on. And then the universe comes in with the Tower, actually helps you to get out of this situation, whatever it is. And the good thing that you do have the Star, which is telling me that you're going to be able to go through this change, this significant change in your life very easily. Again, you need to think about that this change is for your greater good, to help you to get out of the situation that you are in, where you feel being trapped. And then we do have here the King of Wands. The King of Wands, again, can indicate you. It can indicate another person, or just the energy of the card. But what is very important with the King of Wands, the King of Wands is somebody, for me, he's kind of the player energy. He's very adventurous. He's very sexy. He likes his freedom. He doesn't like to be, he doesn't want to settle down. He needs the excitement, the constant excitement. And if somebody is very clingy with him, that just, he finds that unattractive. That's kind of an energy that he doesn't like to have. And for me, if you look at it, it's very important to see how, I think this King of Wands person is your devil. When you look at the two cards, you kind of see that the fires are kind of going up to the devil card from the King of Wands. So I think I can kind of see that you are you might be either in a relationship, or somebody who's kind of a player type of energy is coming into your life. But again, I think you're going to be able to get out of this situation. If you're single and you're kind of getting in a relationship, you're meeting a player type, very important that you keep looking at the signs and get out of it if it doesn't serve you. And then when we look at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is indicating a recovery, a healing from an experience that was not right for you. So, dear Scorpios, I hope that this reading helps you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.